What's up, guys? Right now, something that's becoming very, very popular is being an entrepreneur, right? You see them everywhere. You see them on Instagram. You see them on their websites. You see these social media agencies all over the place. There's these MLMs. There's just so many things out there that you can do that pretty much everybody does it. And it's a very popular thing right now. Right now, the latest trend is to be a freelancer or be an entrepreneur. We see how different people navigate their social media presence, and we see how pretty much everybody puts out there that they're living a glorious and this amazing life that they portray, which is, if that's you, good job. But in reality, I kind of just wanted to go over entrepreneurism and the true meaning of being an entrepreneur. So that's what I'm doing on this video. This video is pretty much going to be an explanation of what it means to be an entrepreneur. Hopefully the sound stays working. There's Eric.
Zoom in more. Just playing. Okay, just like context.
Dope. Okay, so I'm in the office right now. Had a lot of things to do this morning, but I got it done. Sorry about that. I got it done. Takes me this morning, I did 25 calls, I sent out 20 emails, and now I'm working on other side projects like this, for example. But it's a constant grind, right? Not everybody is, gifted $1 million. Sometimes if you're trying to do it from scratch, you really have to do it from scratch. And what does that entail? That entails very late nights. Very, very late nights, very early mornings also. And not to hang out and be with your friends or anything, but to constantly stay focused. And sometimes once you get it to that point, it's really hard to turn it off. But just enjoy the process, and trust me, it's worth it. Unlike, posting a picture next to a Ferrari that's not yours, it can get very confusing. Some people are meant to be employees, some people are meant to be business owners, or even manage other businesses as well. But it's all about the risk. You're an entrepreneur, it's about the risk, right? Is the risk worth everything, your time? It's very important, because at first, if you don't have money, you have a lot of time. And if you risk your time, is it worth it? Are you gonna get back in return what you're expecting? So it's always really, really important to look into what you get into. There's a whole bunch of other things and licenses that you can get to start whatever it is you wanted to do, but is it worth your time? Can you build something out of it? And is it something that are people always going to need? Right? We find ourselves sometimes struggling, trying to find the next big thing. And if it sounds too good to be true, it might be too good to be true. Look at stuff that are tried and true and move on. Build other funnels. Let me get back to what I need to do. Gotcha. Most of the time when you hear about an entrepreneur, you think about Jeff Bezos, you think about Steve Jobs, you think about Mark Cuban, you think about pretty much people that have already made it, and you've heard the stories before. But there's another side, and the reason that I say that being an entrepreneur is not for everybody is because not everybody has time for what it takes. And what it takes is what they don't put over social media or what it is that you see. And that means that you literally have to take care of everything. And some entrepreneurs, so get it straight, pretty much an entrepreneur, it's somebody that takes a financial risk to start something that will later on produce or pay them back in the future, more than a 9-to-5 would. So anybody that takes that risk, but with that comes a lot, right? You have to start the company, right? You have to know how to market yourself. You have to know how to market the company. You have to have an actual business plan, and if you don't, just a good quality of leads that does produce income. You have to be an accountant, so you have to make sure that all your numbers are correct, so you can take care of taxes. You have to be a graphic designer. You have to be a salesman. You have to be everything. You have to be a content creator. You pretty much have to do it all, right? And sometimes you have to do it all and not even get paid for it. This is what you're risking. It's the time, and you're risking your own money in order to create this. Yeah. So, and as an entrepreneur, you have to do this all the time. You have to almost do it daily. And it's almost like it's actually harder than actually just going to a job where you have a lot less responsibilities. So, risk, is it worth it? If it's worth it, then, and you take the financial risk and the time risk and the wasted time risk, then you, sir, are an entrepreneur, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. But if you're just posting a lifestyle that you're not living, then you're not an entrepreneur. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it's supposed to be super nice and, but honestly, if you're just posting yourself this extravagant life that you can't live in reality, then you're just trying to fool people. And then I don't know what that really makes you, but it's not an entrepreneur.